Hello and welcome to Business Booster Today, the online magazine from entrepreneurs for entrepreneurs all around the world. My name is Baumgäertner-Bartsch and I'm the co-founder of this online magazine. This show, as you know, is about bringing you closer to amazing entrepreneurs from all over the world, those that are truly changing people's lives. And today I'm very grateful. We have a lady on our show all the way from Cape Town, South Africa. She's an entrepreneur, she's an international speaker, and she's the founder and senior managing partner of a company called the NGO Whisperer. Now, this company is all about raising funds for socioeconomic projects all over the world and truly about changing people's lives. Now, listen to this. This lady has raised over $100 million in funds for socioeconomic projects all over the world, in Asia, in Africa, in Europe, you name it. So let's welcome Carolyne Opinde from South Africa.
Thank you so much, Sue. It's wonderful to be on your show. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure for taking the time, to be on our show today. And let's start off this show talking about the NGO Whisperer, your company. I am really excited, and I'm sure many people out there too. What is NGO Whisperer, and what is it about the Whisperer aspect? What does it stand for? I'm really curious of what does it truly mean. Can you explain this to our audience a little bit?
And about the Whisperer and how it came about. It came about 2 years ago when I read a book about the elephant whisperer. A friend of mine gave me this book. And when I read about the elephant whisperer knew how to bring the best out of the elephants. And because of the years of experience that I have over 15 years of experience working in the nonprofit sector. And I wanted to build a consulting business that is actually working with nonprofits, positioning them for success. So I identified 5 areas of which a nonprofit needs to strengthen itself to be a successful nonprofit that is impacting people's lives successfully. So the number 1 area is resource mobilization. Under resource mobilization, I work with nonprofits to identify potential donors that are suitable for them and for their program areas. I help them to design projects if they do not have a project that's already designed. I help them to write grants, submit these proposals, and then help them build relationships with these donors for repeat funding. Secondly, I help nonprofits who have already received funds, maybe on their own or through my support, to really manage their projects. I'm a certified project management professional. So as a certified project management professional, there are tools, there are strategies and techniques that you need to apply to your projects to be able to be successful. And so I work with my clients to help them implement this within their organizations. Some organizations come to me and they're interested in raising funds. However, when I look at their management structure, their governance, it doesn't work. And that's my 3rd area or the pillar of the NGO Whisperer. I help nonprofits to develop or strengthen their governance and management structures. So I look at how they were founded. Some nonprofits are not structured correctly. Their constitution does not align with where they were. Maybe many years ago when they started out, they were implementing a project in providing water, and now they have gone and are now providing water, sanitation, and have included other aspects of reproductive health. And so I help them to strengthen their systems that way. Because of my experience, again, working with nonprofits all over the world, I really understand how nonprofits should work and position themselves for success to get funding, not just local funding, but also internationally. And most of the organizations that I'm currently working with to strengthen their systems were founded to work and implement projects nationally and now wanting to go global or internationally within their regions, whether it's within the Southern African region, Africa, or even in America, where they want to. One of my clients was implementing a project in St. Louis, Missouri, and now wants to go across 8 states in America. Another client of mine in Brazil is currently implementing a project in a smaller area and now wants to go into the different regions in Brazil. So I help them with that.
Is truly amazing, Caroline. I mean, I can see like this is almost like an all-in-one approach that you are truly offering to the non-for-profit organizations. I mean, from finding the funds to always strategy and, you know, systemization. It's amazing.
Absolutely, and that's not all. So I also help them with compliance and risk management, which is the 4th pillar of the NGO Whisperer. So I help them to put together an enterprise-wide risk management strategy to be able to address any uncertainties that may come up and to address them way before they actually happen, to have mitigating systems and processes in place to stop any uncertainties, whether it is in the area of their systems, their processes, people management, product management. I have a way in which I work with nonprofits, and I help them to develop this and to be able to be successful, whether they are starting a new project in the middle of it or they're exiting out of a project or an area. Then lastly, obviously, is to hold their hands, walk with them in their journey. And most of my clients now have me as their executive coach, working with their teams, project management teams, their resource mobilization teams, and just building them for success. And we meet on a weekly basis, just helping them build stronger teams. So those are the 5 areas that I work with nonprofits as the NGO Whisperer.
That is amazing. I can see that there is so much value that you are giving to them, Caroline, and truly also all the way up to coaching them, because a lot of these companies, I mean, they don't only need one thing, they need more than that, and you are providing all this to them. Now you are truly successful, you know, because your company, I can see, has grown from a national company to an international value-driven type of organization. But I also know that it was not always like that. I mean, you started off many years ago working for the non-for-profit sector, and then you transitioned into this, you know, I would say almost like a journey into entrepreneurship. I mean, how was that like?
So my journey started to transition. It started way before I really stepped out of the job, and that's how it should start for everybody. Is when you're transitioning from a job, you know, that you are an authority in, that you have done for so many years, and you want to step out into entrepreneurship. Number one is to really identify a coach who has done it, a coach who is successful in that. And I found a coach who helped me through the JT Fox organization. I worked with my coach, Kevin E. France, and he helped me transition. Now, for those of you who do not know Coach Kevin is the founder of Momentum Group. Momentum Group is one of the largest consulting companies in the world. That is my coach. And you go for the best of the best to be able to get the best results and to be able to grow a company or a business that's going global. So for me, from the word go, going global was what I wanted. And so 3 years ago, I met Coach Kevin. I had a one-day coaching session, and he's continued to walk this journey with me every step of the way. And I am excited. You know, I traveled to London and I meet him. I traveled to the US and I meet him. We have coaching sessions also online. And that support that you get from a coach from someone who has already done it makes the whole difference, because every mistake they have made, they help you not to make it.
Yes.
Number two, Sue, as you all know, having a community of people around you who are like-minded, people who are moving forward, people who are cheering you on and encouraging you is very critical. It's your family, it's your close friends, it's people like you, Sue, who I have met and I'm walking this journey with, you know, you, Sue, and your husband, Christian, and many other entrepreneurs who I now call my close friends and associates. As an entrepreneur, I have found a lot of encouragement through my journey because it is not easy. And then lastly also is where you come from, the organization where you come from. I was very clear with my employer that I want to step out and to start a consulting business. And my former boss or CEO of the organization really supported me through it, because you cannot just step out of an existing structure and start a structure on your own without the support of the people of where you come from. So for anyone stepping out of a job, it's really important that you build relationships with where you come from and keep those relationships really warm, and because they are the ones who will actually refer people to you. They will give you good recommendations. They will support you every step of the way. So those are the three critical things that I would say are really important if someone is wanting to step out of a job and to start a consulting business like mine, which has a global reach.
Wow, this is truly, I can only agree with you, Caroline. I mean, coaching is so important. And what you just said is, you know, you want to be the best, you got to find the best coach out there to get you to become the best, or to become better at what you want to do, and to have, you know, your go towards that goal and towards that vision. I mean, every athlete out there nowadays, every business person, no matter what you do, people have a coach, have a business coach, have an, you know, coach that leads you to where you want to be successful. And you have come all the way, and now you're having an international global consulting firm. It's so impressive, Caroline. And I mean, not only that, I know I've met you, you know, about a year ago, and you are not only an entrepreneur, and you are also an international speaker. And I know you've had many opportunities, fantastic opportunities, to meet influential people along the way, to interview fantastic people. I think last year you even interviewed the grandson of Nelson Mandela on stage in South Africa. How was that like?
That was amazing. It was an amazing opportunity. Again, it is through the coaching company of JT Fox, where he invited me and gave me the opportunity to have a conversation, really, a discussion on a very hot topic, which is enterprising young people in Africa to eliminate or reduce the high rate of unemployment in not just South Africa, but Africa as a whole. And so we discussed how to go about, how can a young person, a man or a woman, boy or girl, who is wanting to step into entrepreneurship as a way of creating an economy for themselves, to be a job creator and not a job seeker. How can a young person in Africa today, just with whatever they have, how can they position themselves? And now I am looking forward to coming to your show and going deeper into what we discussed. And maybe I will, for the first time, really share that interview publicly, because I haven't shared it publicly.
Wow.
And so I look forward to coming back to this show, sharing that with you, Sue.
Absolutely, Caroline. I that would be so amazing to have you share more information about you know what you discussed in much deeper ways. There's so many amazing people out there who are eager to start something, to step into this journey of entrepreneurship. And you know what, Caroline? I think we need to come as Business Booster Today show to your country too. So I know we're going to do great things together in the future. It's going to be fantastic. And, you know, Carolyne, how can people now reach out to you to hear more from you, to do business with you, because you are global?
Thank you so much, Sue. Go to ngowhisperer.com. That's how they can reach out to me. You can also go on Facebook and look for NGO Whisperer page, and you will find me. And I look forward to connecting with you and helping your nonprofits raise funds so you can successfully impact people's lives. Thank you so much, Sue.
Thank you so much, Carolyne, all the way from South Africa, from Cape Town, South Africa. Thank you very much for taking the time to be on our show, to be our guest today. And I look forward to creating bigger impacts in Africa as well.
Thank you so much.